Hey, what's up, dreamers? I'm Zeke, and welcome back to the Dream Green Show. Listen, in February, I scoured hundreds of stocks to try to find you guys the very best stock or ETF that is having a stock split in February. Now, after looking at many different stocks, there's literally only one in February that I came to a conclusion to that is having a 5-to-1 stock split that you guys need to pay very close attention to. But before I dive into that, I need to let you guys know that I did start a second channel, the Dream Green Conversations. Now, right now I'm at 451 subscribers. If you guys could go over and follow this new channel, get me up to 500 subscribers. I got one video that's taking off right now, 12,000 views. If you guys want to learn more about investing in many different other side hustles or just conversations about making money, earning money, losing money, making more money, go ahead and follow me over on the Dream Green Conversations. So thank you guys that's going to go over and subscribe to that channel. But when we come over to the stock splits and we're looking for all the stock splits that happen in February, these are not good at all, guys. I'm talking about 1 to 12 stock split, 1 to 12, 1 to 10. These are horrible, happening in February 21st, 24th, the 14th. But when we scroll all the way down to the bottom, one that's coming up on February 6th, right here, we have EVX having a 5-to-1 stock split. Now, what does a 5-to-1 stock split mean? They mean for every one share that you own of this ETF, after the stock split on the 6th, you guys are going to have 5 new shares of EVX. But guess what, guys? Nothing fundamentally changes about the company at all except for the price of the company. So if you did have $100, right, and you had a 5-to-1 stock split, now you will have 5 $20 bills. At the end of the day, you still have $100, except for it's not just one $100 bill. You have 5 $20 bills. Does anything fundamentally change about how much money you have? No, it does not. But what do happen is that when the price drop, it makes it a lot more attractive to retail investors like me and you to go in and buy more shares of this company. And usually when other stocks have stock splits, now they'll be able to do more options like covered calls and cash secure puts on those companies that have stock splits. So stock splits are a good thing when it's happening in a correct order, like a 4-to-1, or in this case, a 5-to-1 stock split scenario, and not the other way around, like a 1-to-10, like the other companies that's having stock splits in this upcoming month. Now, if we come over to EVX, you guys can see right now it's at a price point of $177.76. So how much will it be worth after the stock split? So if we come over here, we type in $177.76. And then we're going to divide that by 5. So after the stock split, each share of EVX is going to be around $35.55. Now we're taking a look at EVX. I know you guys are wondering, what is it? Well, you guys can see they have 77% of their portfolio inside of industrials. I'm going to go over that in just a second. Now, guys, this is an amazing sector to be in. Now, EVX invests inside of companies involved in waste management, recycling, pollution control, and other environmental solutions. As sustainability and ESG mandates become more mainstream, it demands for services like recycling and waste to energy to continue to grow. Now, governments worldwide are introducing stricter environmental regulations and encouraging corporate responsibility. This could cause more growth and sustainability within of this industry and inside of this ETF. Now we come back over to EVS. Let's take a look at their top 10 holdings. You guys can see they have Republic Service, Waste Connections, Ecolab, Waste Management, one of my favorite companies, Tenant, Dollar Ingredients. This ETF has over 22 different companies inside of this sector, inside of this portfolio. And you guys know that if you got waste management inside your portfolio and a lot of other waste companies inside of your portfolio, you are at good hands at steady growth. Because with companies like waste management and waste companies like this in this sector, they don't grow the quickest, but they are very stable. When the market pulls back, companies like this usually do not take a dip. When the market takes off, companies like this usually has a steady growth. Now, when the market did pull back, waste management continued to grow. So this is a very safe ETF with very low volatility. You're not going to make crazy amount of money, but looking at statistics, you are going to make money in the long run. Now, here's the thing about stock splits. Usually when a company has a successful stock split, like a 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, in this case, a 5-to-1 stock split, they outperform the S&P 500 over the next 365 days. So if the S&P 500 goes up 10%, then the stock then the company that had a stock split usually goes up another 5 or 6% more than the S&P 500. So you might be looking at a 16% return. If the S&P 500 falls 6%, then you might be looking at that you might break even this year off the stock split company. Now, this is a very low volatile ETF that might not make the biggest moves, but you can see some growth from this ETF having a stock split, making the price more attractive to investors like me and you at a good retail price. So let's take a quick look at how they've been performing over the last couple of months. But, before we dive into it, if you guys do want to join the Patreon right now, I got a limited amount of space on the Dream Team. In there, I'll talk about the wheel strategy where we actually selling options and we're not buying options. When you're on the selling side, your win rate goes from 20% all the way up to around 95% win rate. When you start to sell options, we sell covered calls, cash secure puts, and we run the wheel strategy in credit spreads on many different stocks. Last month, we was able to generate around $6,000 selling options, and I have a limited amount of space inside of the Dream Team. So if you want to join that and don't miss out on money, guys, if you don't join this, you are missing out on money. But if you do want to join the Lucid Dreamers, right here is at $12. Let me show you guys a trick. If you click that button right there, it takes it from $12 to just $10, which is a steal. This is a steal because you will gain access to 3 pro day traders that post their option trades every single day. I post my technical analysis on many different companies every single day. Post when I buy and sell stocks in there. And you'll also be a part of a community of traders. For this amount of money, for $10.20 a month, you'll gain access to 3 pro day traders that you could just copy, follow, and paste inside of your portfolio. This right here is a steal. It is a steal. So if you guys do not want to join the Dream Team, you can join the Lucid Dreamers and get all of the same access except for the wheel strategy where we sell options. But anyways, we're going to go back to EVX. Here's EVX over the last couple of years. You guys can see, of course, they've been trending up because they're having a stock split. Usually when a company is doing really, really good, that's when they have a stock split. So over the last couple of years, you guys can see that this is on the day chart. It's not a lot of volatility, but they have been trending up over the last couple of years, coming from here all the way up, just trending up since 2023, 2024. So over the last 365 days, it's been doing amazing. Had a really big pullback right here, which was give us a really good buy point. If we pull up the Bollinger Bands, you guys will see that it's at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and this is a good time to probably start the dollar cost average in on EVX. But let's just clear up the charts a little bit and scroll all the way back out for the last since 2022. Now you guys can see in 2022 we was in a zone right here. Pull out the rectangle, you guys can see that we traded in within $165 right there. Pull that down. We traded within this zone right here between $165 and $131. So from 2021 all the way to 2023, it traded within the zone, and then it finally broke out of the zone right around here this year, and then it continued to take off, and we can see EVX continue to take off for the next couple of years. Because if we go all the way back, I'm talking about 2020 when we had the pandemic, you guys can see that it still only trends up. It might consolidate for a little while, but then it continues to trend up. If we go all the way back, I'm talking about all the way back to 2015, 2016, you guys can see that this company literally only heads in one direction, then in that direction is up. So if you are looking for a company that is having a stock split in February, EVX might be the way to go. It is an ETF that has to do with waste management, has to do with the environment. And these companies are not very volatile, but they do grow over time. If you guys are thinking about picking up this stock, go ahead and head down to the comment section and let me know if this would be a good investment. Would this ETF be something that you might add to your portfolio? Or if this is a ETF that's already inside of your portfolio, let me know down in the comment section. For me, it is kind of a slow grower, but it's very safe in how the markets have been overreacting and reacting inside the market the last couple of weeks. I'm talking about it's been shooting up, it's been shooting down, it's been pulling back. This might be an ETF that's very safe to add to my portfolio, so that when we go on this roller coaster, my stocks, my investments would be pretty safe. So this might be one that I add to my portfolio after the stock split. If you guys do want to pick up some free stocks, I'm gonna leave a link to Moomoo down in the description. Sign up with Moomoo, get up to 30 free stocks if you deposit up to $100. With Moomoo, you'll have access to many of their free tools, and you get commission-free trading, and you get 8.1 cash sweep interest on your uninvested cash inside of your platform, inside of the Moomoo platform. So if you guys want to check that out, pick up some free stocks, I'm gonna leave a link to Moomoo down in the description. But yeah, dreamers, thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it to this part, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button, because that helps me out more than you guys can possibly even imagine. And go ahead and check out my second channel. Let's get that to around 500 subscribers. Other than that, guys, I'm Zeke, bring you the Dream Green Show. I'm out. Peace.